Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is the fourth movie in the current Planet of the Apes film franchise. I think there have been like a dozen Planet of the Apes movies altogether, but when people talk about Planet of the Apes now, they're mostly thinking of the Andy Serkis trilogy, right? And I have really loved this film franchise, especially the second one, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I think that movie is probably one of the strongest anti-war movies I've ever seen. What I really love about this franchise is that for such a stupid premise where you have a monkey with machine guns on a horseback, like, they give you characters that you actually care about with nuanced perspectives, and it doesn't shy away from morally gray areas. And I think this movie definitely continues in that tradition. I would say out of all of the characters, like Noah, who's the new main ape, because this is hundreds of years after the third movie, so Caesar's long dead, and the humans have all mostly succumbed to the virus, so they can't talk. There's only a limited subset of humans who can still talk. And so we're kind of now just into the apes have had hundreds of years now, so they're starting to build up their own society. They're learning to develop their own technology. And so a big part of this is the apes have found a cache of human technology that's like locked in a bunker, and they're trying to get into it. We're dealing with, differing factions, because the main character, Noah, he's not part of this kingdom, right? He and his tribe were kidnapped by this new Caesar that he's declaring himself as, the Ape King, who has been like studying human history. He's actually got a human historian with him. One of the humans who's immune to the virus, so he still has his faculties. He can still talk, and so he's like trying to bring about like a new Roman Empire, but with the apes. And Caesar to him is kind of like a rallying figure where they really don't remember anything about what Caesar actually talked about, other than the most bare bones stuff like, apes together strong, which, if you know anything about fascism, like the symbol of fascism is, a bundle of sticks tied together because that's harder for them to break. Not saying that Caesar's a fascist. I think Caesar's argument, apes together strong, is a very good one. It's interesting seeing how somebody's words can be twisted through the lens of history and how people have forgotten things. And the human characters in this movie are very morally complicated. There's a character who is like set up to be a very sympathetic character, but the actions that she takes throughout the movie can actually be like read as horrific. Again, like I said, I really think like the only like genuinely good character in this movie, good in terms of morality, not good in terms of writing, I think they're all great, is the main character of Noah and his family. These movies always grapple with themes of I would say this movie, it really kind of deals with the last gasps of humanity trying to maintain control over whatever scraps of their past that they have left, and trying to keep the apes down. Because that's the thing, is like they're trying to get into this cache of old human technology, and the humans who are still capable of speech are like, no, this isn't for you, this is ours, you can't have it. Even though, like, dude, humanity is like cooked. Who are you defending them from? It would be better, it would be to everyone's benefit if you all could just work together, which is a message that has been like consistently throughout the entire film franchise. It would be better if you would stop fighting and work together, but all of everyone's, differing desires, differing objectives, and competing visions, they all clash to make that pretty much impossible. I don't think this is my favorite of the Planet of the Apes movies. That's still Dawn, but I really liked this one. I was really impressed with it. I think it flopped, which is disappointing for the future of the franchise, especially because I kind of feel like the movie ends hinting that the next movie is going to be the one where the astronaut returns, like the setting of the original Planet of the Apes movie. And I would love to see that. I would love to see that movie done. But yeah, I really liked this one. I would recommend it. Hey, thanks for watching. Your view means a lot. Don't forget to toss me a like and subscribe and ring the bell and drop a comment below telling me what you thought of the video. I stream Mondays and Fridays at 5 p.m. Pacific, so catch me live and join in on the convo. You can find all my socials in the description below, and thank you to all my patrons with a very special shout out to my Whale Shark tier patrons Ms. Milena and Hella Vitrum, and my Anemone Friend tier patrons Piftle Cakes and Geek Filter. Your support means the world. Catch you next time.